I do want to start off the live stream with a video from y'all's favorite, Dr. Bryant. As you guys know, I did a couple of videos about Dr. Bryant and Cam Newton's interaction. And pretty much everybody, most of the guys, they was trying to cook me in the chat. They was trying to say that, no, she's a chameleon. She can't, who is she to tell Cam Newton what he's doing and how is he low functioning, so on and so forth, because y'all was under the impression that she has kids. I honestly didn't see anything wrong that she said about Cam Newton. So now we're going to take a look at a video of her appearance on the Dear Future Wifey podcast. And shout out to him. I want to see if you guys disagree with anything that Dr. Bryant is going to say.
Never to date or marry someone with kids. Explain why, so people can understand that.
Well, because for me, my idea, for me personally, of a family is me and my husband and our kids. 1. 2, it's not the kids because I love kids. But for me, I don't believe that anybody, male or female, it's a preference, has to take on you and your decisions previous to me.
Don't that sound familiar? From the guys in these spaces, what is there to disagree with? Just because she a black woman saying it? Actually, black men, this should work in your favor because black women actually listen to Dr. Bryant because they love her from how she, quote unquote, read Cam Newton for his poor decisions, right? So black women listen to her. She's basically saying what the men have been saying all along. Why would a single man with no children take on another woman's bad decisions if she had kids by 3 different men? She's saying the exact same thing. But if she don't want to marry a man with kids, that's her decision, just like it's your decision. Because at the end of the day, I have to remind the men, no matter what women say on social media about your decision not to date a single mother or marry a single mother, if they give you backlash, what are they going to do about it? Do you know these people? Are they going to come to your house and force feed you single mothers? Think about that. So they can get all up in arms with, all they want. But you control your choices. And if you decide not to date a single mother, that's on you. And for the guys who do decide, kudos to you for stepping up, right? That's what they say. So yeah, I don't understand where the backlash came in. I guess you can go at her age and be like, oh, she's 40 years old. But she knows the consequences and repercussions that come with that. Hell, Ebony K. Williams just had her buckaroo, right? She knows Ebony K. Williams. So I'm pretty sure that she is not going into the dating market thinking that, hey, I'm probably not going to get married in the next 2 years and it's going to be tough for me to carry a child. So I'm pretty sure this woman is smart enough to understand that no matter her age, she still has the choice not to date or marry a man with children. Is that wrong?
I think we all have the right to say, listen, I love you, but I prefer not to take on your decision, even let's say to be an attorney. Let's take our kids to be an attorney because you travel a lot.
Yep.
I don't want a man who travels a lot. It doesn't make you a bad man. To me, that's no difference than me saying, I don't want to take on a man who has beautiful kids, who I probably would love and blend with, but I don't want to have to help you manage your past decisions. When I come in, I don't come in with kids. If a man tells me, Doc, look, man, I love you. I'm in love with you. I feel like you're my soulmate. But this career thing, I want a woman who's at home barefoot in the kitchen. I do, right? But you travel and you're on the road and you're a powerhouse. Does that make him a bad man? No, it makes him say, your decision, Doc, to be a doctor and be successful and do these things, I don't want to have to help you manage that.
What did she say wrong? She understands everything. And she did kind of take a little shot at stay-at-home mothers, stay-at-home wives by saying barefoot and pregnant. That's that old trope that they used to use. So she's kind of taking a shot, but it's cool. We get it. Move on. However, if somebody don't want to take on the task of what you bring to the table, so to speak, then it's your decision. What can you do about it?
he has and I have every right to say, you know what? I'll either shift or I respect that.
Yep.
And it's not a big deal. So to the women out there who are like me with or without kids, men out there with or without kids who want a partner with no kids or a certain partner, let me tell you something. When people used to tell me, oh, there ain't no men out there with no kids, or, oh, girl, there ain't a lot of men out there with kids. I'm not looking for a lot of men. I'm looking for one man.
There it is.
Okay, so, and in them 6 years, I found many of those one men with no kids. And let me say, what I love about God, he allowed me to experience a man with kids and without. When I'm with the men without kids, not the man himself, I'm talking about me in my own preference and gut because he has no kids, a different flow, a different me. And my spirit says, this is it. God has yet to return a request void. And because of that, I'm going to trust God and not y'all and not even you, because I know the way that God's shown up in my life and delivered. God telling me right now, woman, listen, how much more I got to do to prove to you that what you want, it's going to come when I know you ready for what you asking for.
It's pretty simple. And basically what she was doing, she was responding to the men that were telling her, hey, you over 40. You need to take what you can get. You should settle. No, she ain't got to do any of that shit. That's her preference. Why does that bother these guys that are giving her pushback? And I'm saying these guys because I went into her comment section and I looked at the comment section under this. Yes, there was men, black men in particular, going at this woman for no damn reason. And I don't understand it. I'm a black man. That's the same thing that you guys say in these spaces all the time. Just because she's a woman, she's supposed to be different? No. She can have her preferences. That is her choice. She is self-aware. If you guys didn't notice that, she knows what she's dealing with. Okay? She said she dated men with kids. She dated men without kids. God in her gut is telling her to date men without kids. Who are we? Who are you to sit there and tell that woman that she's wrong? Would you want somebody to do that to you, even though it don't matter? But it just doesn't make any sense to give her, any pushback because of her decisions. Just like y'all, say that you don't want to do the same thing. Content creators, people on social media, I'm a content creator. So we're going to have our opinions, which is, it's fine. People going to talk about what you say on social media. It's okay. But at the end of the day, they ain't going home with you. They ain't telling you who to pick and choose on the dating market. So at that point, why does it bother you so much that you get a woman like this saying that she don't want kids? Y'all still holding a grudge for her calling out Cam Newton? Is that what it is? She didn't say anything wrong. And I told you guys, my stance on the Cam Newton shit, I think the dude is a clown for making all these broken homes because it makes black men look bad. Our ethic image is taking a hit because they're looking at him and assuming that all black men do that. Now I got to go back to the drawing board and start sharing the same information that I've been working 2-3 years on, trying to change the narrative in the black community. But then you get Cam Newton saying he's willingly having kids by multiple women. That's not something that I want our young men to look up to. Do y'all? I'm going to say this one more time. I don't agree with it. Just because I'm a black man and I don't like him being the headlines on every social media page saying that black men, that's what they doing. It is what it is. Like I said, if you don't agree, that's perfectly fine. But I'm not going to sit here and coddle black men for some of the decisions that we make. And Cam Newton, he's making poor decisions. Okay? That's my opinion. You can go to somebody else's platform and they may not agree. I don't care. I'm here now. All right? Let's see here. Air Force Reek with the $2 super chat said she hasn't said anything wrong. Yeah, Air Force Reek, I don't get it. Like I said, black women listen to Dr. Bryant. So if she's telling them, hey, you know what I'm saying? I can have choice, just like men can have choice. They may not like it, but it's the truth. And like at the end of the day, what they gonna do to you? We got Leon Double with $5 super chat said you will never see me in the purple pill space commenting on anything. Basically, they are switching a few words and flipping the combo. Female KS. The purple pill space? You will never see me in the purple. I don't know what that means. I know a purple pill is. What's a purple pill space, Leon? I don't know. And she's a female KS? Is she? That's how y'all see her? Is she trying to be Kevin Samuels? I don't see anything remotely similar. What am I missing? Osriel, first of his name. What's going on, brother? 999 Super Chat said men don't have an issue with step parent issue. The issue is the fact she's castigating Cam Newton for building broken homes, yet broke off 2 proposals. She has no cachet to talk about family dynamics. Well, okay, say the same thing about me. I told y'all, I'm not a relationship coach. I'm not a dating coach. None of that. But if somebody is speaking the truth, you're just going to dismiss it? I don't get it. So, everybody damn near, when it comes to this single mother conversation, most men agree. The problem is women don't understand men, especially black women, right? So when we get a black woman saying the same thing that we've been saying over and over again, parroting the same talking points, I may be a little bit different, right? Because I said I don't want single, no children black women getting with black men who have kids, because single black women with no kids are scarce in the black community. Only 39%, okay? As opposed to black men, 54% of black men don't have children. So that's why I say I don't want single black women with no kids dealing with a black man who already has children, because you're taking one of those 39% off the market for a black man that doesn't have children. And if you have a problem with me saying black women and black men should get together, go look at the statistics. 87% of married black women are married to black men. 79% of married black men are married to black women. So that's why I say I would rather those women and those men partner up, because they don't have children. They can create their own family together. Like I said, I may be different, and that's perfectly fine. I don't want y'all to view me as some guy that is parroting talking points from other conversations. That is not what you're getting here, okay? And I had to explain that to a couple people in the comment section. Don't come over here saying that, hey, man, you should do this, and this person said that. I don't give a damn. This is my platform. I have my own thoughts and opinions. So when it comes to Dr. Bryant, I just don't get the backlash. But damn, it's just one woman. So if you don't want to listen to her, I mean, what's the point? If she broke off 2 proposals, how does that discredit her message? I don't understand. Just think about that. I don't understand how that discredits what she's saying. Just because it's her? Just because it's a black woman? Is that what it is? If that's the case, then y'all got to get out of that mindset. Y'all ain't got to agree with me. I understand that. Just keep it respectful and we good. Just like I'm going to keep it respectful with y'all. But you ain't got to agree with me. There's thousands of other black content creators, black men content creators that may align with what your thought process on certain issues. That's why I encourage you guys to support all black platforms, even if they are people that don't align with what I'm saying. You may get something different from me, something different from them. But don't sit there and paint a narrative like I'm supposed to be on one accord on so many issues. I'm not at all. I mean, if y'all ain't noticed that, I mean, you need to watch a little bit more of my content, okay? See here, Alpha Wolf 45. What's going on, brother? 999 Super Chat said, thank you for the message. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate being appreciated. Let's see here. Let's get, oh, my bad. St. Cyr, what's going on? In the building. I see you there, brother. Let's see here. Okay, cool. All right. So let's get to this next video. Shout out to everybody that sent in the super chats and cash apps. Let me check. No, I'll be off. Okay, we good. Okay. Thought I had missed somebody. But again, thank y'all. So we were up. Mr. Donnie Mac, my bad, brother. 499 Super Chat said, you're an MPH. Makes your perspective unique. That's why I support. Yeah, man. And like I said, that's what I want people to understand. My background is public health. My background is military, nutrition, bodybuilding, mental health, travel. I'm not going to stick my head into a conversation where they're talking about Black Israelites or God and Jesus. I believe in God. I pray probably 5 times a day. You know what I'm saying? So I know my strengths. And when I need to listen, I listen. I sit my ass down and I learn. That's how you become an educated man. You have to take a step back and realize that you don't know everything. And I've done that a lot, especially the military forces you to do that. Where my vets at, and I hate to keep bringing it to the military, but it's taught me a lot. It's taught me to shut my ass up and listen to people that have something to say that I could, gain knowledge from when I don't know. I'm not a know-it-all. I'm a great listener. Okay? So yeah, so I just want people to understand that when you go to these YouTube spaces, don't think that this person, you're going to agree with them, all the time, or don't think that these people are deities. We're not. I'm just like y'all. I promise you. I'm just like y'all. Nothing different. I just decided to put some of my education to use and bring it to y'all because I felt that it was necessary in these conversations. I promise you, there's probably 10 people smarter than me in the comment section that could create their own YouTube channel and bring value to these spaces. We all have our different touch. Okay? So don't ever think that we are, different and, we go through struggles just like everybody else. Okay? But we take the time to come over here and share some, valuable information and insight that hopefully it helps. If not, then you got to find a content creator that suits what you like to do. I'm trying to get rid of all the black men that are bringing that negativity onto my space. I'm willingly searching for you guys that are sitting here, degrading black women in the comments for no damn reason. That is not what us distinguished gentlemen do over here, especially on my platform. Y'all should know that by now. I'm putting out the watch. If that offends you, oh man, you turning, you going on the other side. No, I'm trying to teach y'all some decorum because I'm getting pissed off at some of the shit that I see in the comment sections. Y'all too grown for this shit. Y'all too grown to be sitting here trying to insult women that you don't know. And nobody can see you. Grow the fuck up. Yeah, and like I said, this conversation needs to be had with black men. If y'all gonna consider yourselves, everybody's supposed to be an alpha, right? Everybody's supposed to be a high value man. But you sitting there on the comments going from page to page, arguing and bashing, or insulting black women. We already know how the majority of them feel. That don't mean that you got to chime in and do the same thing. Go on about your day and start improving. That's one of the things that's missing in these spaces. We too grown, man. We grown ass men. I said no two humans will agree on everything. What's important is that we believe you operate in good faith and have informed opinions. And I greatly appreciate it, man. And I do. And that's all that I try and pride myself on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I have to check things. I have to be very methodical, and meticulous when I'm doing these live streams about statistics, because we always got people in there that's trying to nitpick and say, oh man, that's not true, with no statistics of their own. Show you guys where to find it. Emphasizing the point that they're not my statistics. These are for everybody to see. So yes, and I, like I said, I'm always going to come from a place of good faith, especially with the women. Even when I'm critiquing them on these platforms, I always try and make sure that I give a little bit of education based off of my experiences to help as much as possible. Every time I always try and educate, because that's how I was taught. I was always, a little bit harsh in the military. They go, you probably gonna get cussed out and then they go reel you back in, but it is what it is. Maze, what's going on? I think that's British pounds, $4.99. Thank you, brother. Said it can be seen as a internal critique. She's contracting her own principles. However, just because she's a hypocrite doesn't take away from her argument. And I don't get how she's a hypocrite. Am I missing something? Has Dr. Bryant been around in these spaces for a long time? Because me being ignorant, I'm letting you guys know now. The first time that I heard of Dr. Bryant was a Cam Newton interview. And then I subscribed to Dear Future Wifey. I like his platform. She made an appearance on there. That's the second time I've seen her. So if I'm clueless and y'all been watching Dr. Bryant for a while and y'all saying that she's a hypocrite, she been, she been doing this and doing that. She got kids. Where did y'all know Dr. Bryant from? I damn sure didn't. I don't know this woman outside of those 2 interviews. So that's me being, completely honest. So if I'm missing something, let me know. Send me a DM or something so I can do some more research on Dr. Bryant. I mean, I don't care that much about the woman, but I felt it was necessary to share that conversation because it mirrors what men have been saying about single mothers for, the past, 5-6 years. So I don't know this woman. Okay. While a broken clock tells time twice a day, it's still a broken clock. If she can critique someone, she cannot be above reproach. Okay. Who disagrees? Like I said, when it's on social media, it's public. So people going to have an opinion. It is what it is. But if you're going to critique her for saying the same thing that men been saying, then that seems rather contradictory. I mean, to me. And Squared Away $5 super chat says she's a hypocrite because she was acting low functioning on Basketball Wives, even though she's not a wife. Again, what does that have to do with the message that we just addressed? I didn't know that she was on Breakfast Club or Basketball Wives. But what does that have to do with the overarching point of what she was saying in the clip that I showed you guys? So let's stop here. Let's do this. Because I see there's an issue with women saying certain things or, critiquing men than, when a guy is saying it. Okay? So let's stop there because this shit's got to stop. If a black woman is saying something that's true, don't let your internal biases cloud your listening ability. Because I understand the backlash. If anybody understands the backlash that black men get on this damn social media platforms and all this type of stuff, it's me. People send me all kinds of stuff. Some of the most foolish things that I hear from black women and also gay black men. It's a gay black men going viral right now. Some about black men are the worst to date. As you guys can, in the points that he's making, none of them is true. Y'all know the truth about the marriage statistics, but what can you do? What I'm saying is, if it's a point that needs to be made and it's coming from a black woman, don't let your internal biases negate the fact that she's telling the truth. And like I said, I don't understand what her being on the Basketball Wives has to do with anything. If she's saying Cam Newton is running rampant out here, most of y'all agree. I mean, at least I think y'all agree. I agree. So that's all I'm focused on is those 2 points. It's just, we got to stop that, man.